Welcome everybody to NightKap with our manager, Gabe Kapler. Thank you so much for tuning into YouTube to join us for another conversation. And I went kind of generic on this show because there's some fun topics to talk about in July, and I wanted to start with the draft that's coming up. It's such an exciting time for young men getting ready to hopefully embark upon their dreams. And I wanted to ask you about the day it came true for you when you were drafted and what you would share about that memory with us.
I didn't even know that I had been drafted. So I was playing in a scout league game, which is essentially teams have scouts that put together groups of guys in various locations across the country. I was playing on one of them for the Detroit Tigers. I ended up hitting a home run in that game at the University of UCSB, Santa Barbara. And the scout who had put together the scout league team asked me when I planned on reporting to Jamestown, New York, or Lakeland, Florida, wherever it was. And I said, I didn't even know that that was on the table for me. He said, yeah, we drafted you in the 57th round. I said, that's kind of news to me. So I didn't have that on the radar at all. I didn't even know that I had been drafted. And it was kind of an afterthought anyhow, being drafted that late. So it was it was a cool experience for me, and spent a little time thinking about if I would sign or not. And it turned out that it was the right decision for me and my family. So I went for it.
Okay, so cheers to your draft day.
Thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate you.
As we have some more scotch, obviously, yeah. This is a pretty fun experience for me. We've had a lot of fans write in, Gabe, that are watching the show that are becoming Scotch fans, as I am as well. So then, as a manager, when draft day comes up and you find out who the Giants pick, with their first round draft pick, and soon you're going to meet that prospect. What's it like from that perspective to watch them walk into Oracle Park for the first time, to meet them, to see their babies, really, their babies?
It's exciting. I can remember several of those moments over the years with the Dodgers, with the Phillies, with the Giants, and it's certainly a day to remember for the prospect, the recently drafted baseball player, and their families. And there's no real relationship being built there, but maybe it's the foundation, like the first hello and the congratulations.
Yeah. Okay, so Will Clark, he was my favorite Giant growing up. He'll have his number retired.
It's exciting.
It is exciting, and it's so well deserved. What was your first encounter like with him and meeting this person who had one of the sweetest swings that you'd ever seen?
So my first encounter with him was when I was in Texas. So I played for the Rangers, and I actually ended up living in Will's house. I rented his house from him through somebody else, obviously, but it was cool to kind of know in Texas I was living in his house. This was 2000 or 2001 or something, and it was in South Lake, Texas, or Colleyville, like their neighboring towns, suburbs of Dallas.
So fun times in the Bay Area with the Warriors winning their 4th championship. You've been a staunch supporter, wearing the jersey prior to games when you're working out in the outfield. And it's really nice to see, as a person who grew up in the Bay Area, the support that the professional teams show to each other.
Yeah.
Last year, Steph Curry and George Kittle came to a playoff game. Just your thoughts on the Warriors in general, what you enjoy about them as a team, and what you like about Steve Kerr?
So what I like about them as a team is they play as a team.
Mm.
You obviously have your superstar in Steph Curry, who things just kind of revolve around, but you have a lot of important supporting cast, some of them star famous and uber talented, and others who are just real role players on the team and who maybe don't get the same amount of attention, but you see them functioning as a team that complements each other, supports each other, led by Steve. And I have talked to a few Warriors players about that, and I've learned that there's a high level of respect for Steve and his game planning ability and how he gets the best or the most out of players. He's able to motivate very well and support very well simultaneously. And I think they're a model franchise, not just for the Giants, not for the Bay Area, but I think a model franchise for professional sports.
All-Star games coming up, All-Star break. Are you able to shut it down for 3 days over the All-Star break? Is that the goal? Can you do it?
It's just a grind, so taking a couple of days, I thought about Vancouver, BC, because that's where my younger son is.
Yeah.
So I could go up there and spend an hour with him on a couple of days and then like go get lost in mountains and rivers and lakes, which sounds really appealing. Yeah. I'm good with just getting lost for a couple of days.
All right, it's your favorite part of the show. It's rapid fire. Ready?
Yes.
This is more of a would you rather.
Okay.
Would you rather go into the past and meet your ancestors or go into the future to meet your descendants?
I love that. I'd probably want to go back in time. Yeah, that would be fun. Would love to meet my ancestors. I'd like to do both.
Can't.
But maybe.
You can't.
Maybe. I mean, who knows?
My rules.
Okay. Your rules, I'll go back in time and meet ancestors.
All right. Some of these
What's your answer to that one?
I think back.
Yeah.
I kind of want to know where I came from.
Yeah.
I know what I'm passing on.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I received.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So some of these, it's going to be interesting what your answer is. Star Wars or Star Trek?
Don't care. Neither.
I figured, but I was really hoping there'd be some connection there.
There's no connection. Yeah, probably neither. Like, no disrespect to any like Trekkies.
Baby Yoda, nothing. Do you think he's cute? Do you want to kind of cuddle with him a little bit?
No, I get it. I mean, I understand why people are like fascinated with Baby Yoda and
Grogu.
Who's that?
That's Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna get nailed if I call him Baby Yoda. They're like, it's Grogu, Amy.
Great. I'm gonna have like a bunch of Star Wars people angry at me.
Would you rather talk with animals or speak all foreign languages?
Oof, that's a great question. That I'm interested in. Both of those. I would want to do both.
Really hard. I do a lot of work on these.
Nice work.
Some of them are gonna bomb.
Like for the practicality of it and just like the strategy of it, I would want to speak all the languages.
Mm-hmm.
The fun of it, I'd probably want to talk to animals. Yeah.
I'm definitely on the animal side.
Yeah?
I really think my dog wants to talk to me. I really do.
I trust that.
Yeah.
I believe it.
So this is probably going to fail too, but I throw it out there. Superman or Batman?
That's not as much of a fail. I'd say Batman probably. Yeah.
He's darker.
Yeah, that. There's like a little, it's a little edgier and not
way edgier.
And not as like wholesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I would totally have guessed Batman for you too. Would you rather be able to fly or have the power to be invisible?
I think I would take the invisibility. How about you?
Invisible.
Yeah.
I remember I was doing this question with the team a couple years back, and Buster was walking onto the field, but I gave him like super strength or the ability to fly, and he said, no, I want to be invisible.
Yeah.
He didn't even pick the ones that I gave him.
I bet that makes sense for Buster.
Well, I'll just preface it before I ask the question because I don't want to fail. Are you a Rocky fan?
Yeah, I like Rocky. I like the original Rocky the best.
Your Rocky knowledge. I know you like 1, but we got to talk about 3 and 4. Who's the better bad guy? Clubber Lang or Ivan Drago?
I think Drago's the better bad guy. Yeah. I mean, I'm a fan of both of them. They're
Mr. T.
Yeah, both.
Mr. T.
Yeah, those were fun. Those were both really good villains.
Yeah. Hey, woman. That's
just like him. That was perfect.
So you're from Reseda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so got to go to Karate Kid.
Sure. Or Tom Petty, but.
I know. For you, I should have probably gone to Tom Petty.
No, that's like Karate Kid's great. I know where the apartment building is, the whole 9.
It's literally one of my favorite movies. Not like Rocky, but love Karate Kid. So Miyagi-Do or Cobra Kai? What would you have been in?
I mean, I would have loved to have trained with Mr. Miyagi, but like the Cobra Kai dojo was, I would have liked to experience both.
Yeah.
Because I can see like the leadership styles, why they're effective, both of them.
Do we have a problem, Mr. Lawrence?
Yeah.
I'll keep doing.
Yeah, you can keep your acting skills are just fantastic.
In case it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
With our YouTube show.
You can do your impressions.
I think it's is there a problem, Mr. Lawrence? No, sensei. McCovey or Maze?
Probably Maze for me. Probably just because I've spent more time like watching and studying Maze. I know his game a little bit better than I know McCovey's game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it. Not too bad.
No, that was great.
For rapid fire. I'll go more with the would you rather.
We can do like in our next show the whole just rapid fire stuff and not as
It's a lot of work on my end.
Yeah. I can participate by bringing some would you rathers to the table.
Okay. That you're going to answer or I'm going to answer?
Either or both.
Okay.
If you said the next show we're going to do just the rapid fire would you rathers, I bet we have the funnest show that we've had.
Okay, well, we'll do that. That'll be our August show.
But that means like,
gosh,
yeah, okay, good.
Like 40 would you rather questions.
I think that will be the most fun we have.
Okay, all right, I'll work on it. So this is the last part, and it's fan questions from Annabelle Bullock. Thank you for writing in. Do you have any phobias?
No. Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I don't. Those aren't. I don't get caught up in things that I can't control. And phobias are generally like things that people are worried about that don't come to fruition. So I don't generally worry about things I can't control.
Okay. What about like snakes or any reptiles bother you? Can you hold a snake and be fine?
Yeah. I mean, I would if
you don't
if
worry
there's
it's gonna
somebody
bite you?
If somebody knows something about the snake and like, look, this snake can kill you, it's going to bite you, then I wouldn't hold it. If they're like, this snake can't hurt you, then I'd hold it. Right? Like, you can put it around your neck, it's not going to kill you. Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
But like, it's poisonous and you probably shouldn't hold it, then I wouldn't hold it.
Well, you know, that's how you're wired.
Yeah.
That's how you're wired.
Yeah.
All right, from TM Pacific. I like this one. These nightcaps are inspiring me. I love that. Not only by making me a Giants fan and a Scotch fan, I told you people were writing in about this, but the Giants coaching staff is redefining what a big league coaching staff looks like. What advice does Gabe have for a young baseball coach?
I want to like ask more questions about this young baseball
Of course
coach.
You would.
Yeah. I don't have like the blanket advice.
Do you want me to give you a profile?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say it's a young dad that is going to coach his 10-year-old son for the first time in Little League.
Great.
And he's walking into a situation where it's a lot of veteran managers in a small town that have been doing this for a long time.
Yeah. My best advice for that profile is just have the best time you can possibly have with your kids. Smile, bring snow cones, eat Twinkies, be silly, don't take it seriously.
Okay. I like that. Last one. If Gabe had a chance to play with one Giants legend, maybe you already talked about him, who would it be and why?
I'd like to play with Buster. That'd be kind of cool.
That's not who I thought you would pick. I love that.
Yeah, I think Buster would be my choice. Who did you think I would pick?
I thought you might go to Maze, just because of what you had said about him earlier.
Yeah. Buster would be kind of interesting just because I'd like to see him outside of the manager-player relationship. Like to see if I could develop the relationship as a teammate. And I actually think we could learn a lot from each other in that setting.
That's it.
Cool.
Next one is all would you rather.
Yeah, can't wait.
I'm going to start.
Cheers to you. I genuinely believe that would be a lot of fun. Cheers.
Okay. Are you going to come to the table with some questions?
I will.
Okay.
For sure.
All right, you heard it here.
Yeah, definitely participate.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody.